Alright. Okay. Officially worked. Okay, good. Alright, so please start this thing properly. Okay. Greetings everyone, CCX here, and welcome back to the Final Fantasy IX live stream, part 2. In the last episode, we ended up going through exactly the intro of the entire game, and managed to get through Ice Cavern without any problems. And now in this episode, we end up finding ourselves a new village, and also end up calling our female protagonist Butthead, because, well, people wanted her to be called Butthead for some reason. Actually regretting that now, but what are you gonna do? Anyways, let's start the game. Let's go ahead and continue. And that is the B button. Apparently the A button is deconfirmed. That makes no sense. Then again, I guess that makes sense. And yes, it's one controller's. Alright. Now, we are back into the wonderful hub world. Now, there is one thing that we can actually do as of right now, and I'm actually probably not gonna run into him now, but who cares? There is two specific enemies that we can find here. We can find a friendly Mew, which are basically the friendly enemies, and we can find loading times that take forever for the battle to load. That always works too. Ooh, we got some spiders! What a wonderful way to start. Alright, let's go ahead and just steal random stuff, and Vivi can go ahead and cast fire on them. Stole a tent. That's just great. And Garnet will do absolutely nothing, because she can't do anything at this point. The only hard-hitting attackers here are the boys. Garnet can't really do anything. Not yet anyways. She will soon, just not now. Alright. So, trying to find the friendly enemy is going to be a bit weird at first, because you're going to need an ore first off, which, luckily enough, we got it from those spiders. Now, what you could do is you can continuously tap the D-pad, or whichever controller, or whatever how you're playing the game, and you can continuously walk in one square. If you continuously walk in one square, it actually gets rid of the random encounters, but gives you the special encounters if you do this. If you do it correctly, you'll end up running into the enemy that you want to find, but if you do it incorrectly, however, well, you're gonna have a bad time. So, hopefully, we'll actually be able to run into the enemy that I want to run into, and not the Quiz Master, who literally ends up giving you a hint about Final Fantasy X. That's like a lot of people actually have never played Final Fantasy game, and I don't really blame them, to be honest. It's like one of those games, one of those RPGs that you skim past. It's like, what are you gonna do? We're doing this early morning because everyone else seems to be having a bunch of things to do. Even though Saturday is kind of the worst time to actually do this, but whatever, what are you gonna do? So far as everyone's morning doing good. Going fantastic for me. I can say this now that this is not that interesting. I can tell, because this is relatively boring. Me doing this repeatedly is not that great. Let me get to listen to the wonderful Crossing the Fields music, which I finally figured out what that was actually called. And no, I wasted everyone's time. Alright, then, since we couldn't find the enemy, we're just gonna leave it at that then. Oh joy, more spiders. Just what I needed. You know what? Considering the fact that, we will be able to actually find those friendly creatures later on. I mean, it is recommended to find them now, but to be honest, the Steam version ends up giving us the capabilities of not having to worry about that, but off screen, I'll try to do the friendly creatures, because there is an enemy I don't want to run into, because he gives you a quiz, which he essentially gives you, what are these? What are these questions? And trying to figure them out is a bit difficult. because, you know, you're not going to really remember that. Think of the Keaton Fox in Majora's Mask, except not as fun. Anyways, let's actually enter this area. This question mark area. Alright. Hello, random old man. What do you have to say? My coffee smells delicious. Oh, that's really all he has to say. Alright, and that's it. That's great. Oh, it's funny, because it's morning. You know, it's actually a perfect place to come to in the morning, too. Like, fresh relief is what I gotta say. Alright, now let's enter the first area, which ends up sporting beautiful music, just like in all Final Fantasy traditions. The first area always sports wonderful music. Peaceful music, in fact. Yes, what are we actually going to do next? Because at this point, we didn't really think that we'd get this far, to be honest. But what are you going to do? You guys hear my fan? I apologize for that. I do not mean to have my fan to be blowing into the wind. Well, actually, no, I'm being totally serious. I really did not mean. Welcome to the village of Dahlia, which has the most peaceful music. So good. On the job, huh? Well, receptionists are never really that great at staying up. There's nothing you're doing, you're just sitting down. Which is funny, because in certain receptionists, you're not allowed to sit down. Because that's the main reason you'll literally fall asleep. Apparently this guy is acting a little bit suspicious, but I'm pretty sure that has nothing to do with it. First off, we're going to be staying in the same room, because we have to. Because if we don't, then, well, what are you going to do? As in every Final Fantasy tradition, we always end up finding our first area, and then we try to, you know, contemplate what to really do. Because the thing is, about Final Fantasy, and this is also sporting for all the Tales characters as well. Tales series is what I mean. They really don't know what to really do. Like, where to go, where to start, or even how to even start their adventure fully. Let's see, if you haven't caught, you would have reached Lindblum. Yeah, pretty much. Border crossing. Everyone's favorite thing to do in Final Fantasy. Aww. Why must you be so mysterious? It seems Vivi is tired. Princess, you cannot trust the words of this thief. You know, with the countless times that we've already been through Steiner, you think you've already mellowed out by now. You will protect Butthead with my life. Alright, whatever. You know what? I know her name is Butthead, but I'm just gonna go ahead and just continuously call her Dagger. That's where her name truly is, and yeah. Oh, man. Master Vivi is asleep. He is tired from all the crap that we had to deal with. You wanna know something? I don't blame him. Ah, that beautiful song that plays at the end of the game. Never heard a song like that before. That Butthead singing? Oh, everyone's up already. Well, crap. Now let's see what everybody's up to. Evie is confused. Evie is always confused. Like an adolescent child. Doesn't really know what to do. The kid just keeps bouncing around. His name is Guido. Huh. Guido. Huh. There's a Final Fantasy character that has that same exact name. Or Guado. I wonder. I wouldn't really be surprised if that was the case. Let's see if my fortune is true. And the verdict says, good omen. A good day filled with many life's simple pleasure. Nice breeze will greet. And favorite color is green. Neat. It's actually good. Because that would have been actually sad if it wasn't. that really has nothing to do with anything. It doesn't really do anything, not to my knowledge. I mean, if you get a bad omen, you get a bad omen. If you get a good omen, you get a good omen. I'm not sure if it has anything to do with mechanic-wise of the game, but eh. Now, Garnet is trying to be a reasonable, normal person, but she's really having a hard time, because to be perfectly honest, with her outfit that she's wearing, you really don't think of her as a common folk. I don't think of her as a princess with a hairstyle like that. I like Garnet's hairstyle in right now. Like, that's kind of like, I like people with long hair, but it really all depends though. Like, some people work with short hair and some people work with long hair, and then there's those that just go all over the place with their hair. It's like, alright, cool. It's like, that's pretty interesting. Bugs are just like monsters. They destroy our crops if you leave them be. Oh yeah, you ain't kidding about that. An oblong. Oglob. Oglobs are weird creatures. I haven't seen too many of them. Wait, Zidane told me to try to blend in. Yes, people would not go ahead and just nonchalantly hold an Oglob, which are basically roaches of the Final Fantasy IX series. Final Fantasy IX in general. Okay, I always do it twice just in case, because I want to make sure I don't miss anything. Because you never really know. And now Cat's Eyes. Oh, look at it, it's a cat! It's so stupid! And it's suspicious. I want to give it to my brother, but everyone's else making money except me. Well, your inn does consist of free service, so it's kind of dumb to be honest. Whatever. If you actually, get some money, you probably actually would have, Hey, Vivi, what's up? Yes? Yes, Adon. He met a girl. I never really thought about stuff like that. Oh, Fifi, you're just so innocent. I love it. Okay, then. We need to decide what to do. Yeah, because we still are trying to figure out what we're supposed to do in this game. Like, what are we supposed to do now in this adventure? Oh, that's the sound of chocobos. What's a chocobo? You don't know a chocobo? Well, and there he goes. I'm pretty sure that won't come back to really be of any interest. Cat's Eyes number 2. And the guy's randomly laughing. Sent someone to pick it up right away. All I need to do now is to keep quiet until the... Gotta pretend I'm asleep. Pretend, huh? It's too bad the Moogles doesn't really tell us anything. They're just Moogles. They're just there for lulz. But it tries harder. Common folk speak. Well, that doesn't matter. Now, if you guys play Final Fantasy VII, there were like affinity points that you can get for characters. There are no affinity points for this game. So whatever you say to Garnet, it doesn't really matter what you say to her. Same concept, same problem, same issue. It's all fantastic. Alright, this woman is selling potions. I'm gonna say this now. We don't need the potions. Nope. Well then, what good are you? Oh, what's this? Pickles, egg-gulls, vegetables, pumpkins, dried kebabs, stuff. There's nothing really interesting in here, so I'm just gonna leave. Where's a treasure chest over on this side, but we can't get it as of yet. There's no point going in these two areas because they'll kick us out. So let's go ahead and just go meet Garnet. Ah, Butthead. By the way, this can glitch out. Like if you initiate that ATB during Cat's Eye number 2. I mean, not Cat's Eye number 2. Garnet tries harder. Let's just say that this cutscene happens when she ends up entering here. So Zidane will essentially be looking at nothing. I'm a big fan of Lord Avon's play. I Want to Be Your Canary is one of my favorites. Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, you don't want to talk like Ruby. She has a different type of voice that's kind of understanding. Aha! We're jokes and having fun. Vivi got kidnapped. But she still bows like a polite person. I guess what I should do is I should showcase what, not the not triple triad game. Hey, you know what? Come on, let's go. Time to play some... What is the game even called? Tetramaster. I always keep forgetting what it's called because it's such a stupid name of a game. Anyways. Alright. The Moogle doesn't really explain it very well. Tetramaster is as followed. As you notice that you see 0p and 10. The 10 is based off of how much power it has right now. And then there's 0m. You know what? That doesn't really make any sense to me. Never mind. Yeah, this game is really not like Triple Triad at all. Essentially, you see arrows, and those arrows are depending on where the monster will attack. So if I put this here, as you can see here, the person actually beat me because of the fact that their monster is sort of stronger, I guess. I don't know. But if you manage to put a down arrow, which you see in my monster here has a down arrow, but this one has nothing, no arrow right there, so it won't attack, it'll automatically take it. So yeah, you want to actually do that for your advantage. I still don't understand this game. I will never understand this game. This game still confuses me. But for some reason, I'm probably going to either win or no, I'm going to lose. Well, there goes that. Oh, that was fun. Yeah, I know. Essentially, if you lose, they do take a card from you. But I'm going to say this now, who really cares? You do have to end up winning games. There is a mandatory one that you have to do within the story, but that won't be for no time soon. Not only that, you'll end up getting more powerful cards if you manage to get all a particular Chocograph during the Chocobo Hot and Cold side quests, which is important, and I'm definitely going to do that, because if I don't do it, I'm not going to beat What's-His-Face. Or, you know, be able to get the most very glorious items that makes me all super powerful. There's something strange going on. I'll leave once Vivi gets back, which Vivi is not going to get back. Steiner's fine. Speaking of which, what is Steiner doing anyways? Well, we're gonna find out now. I await your command. My job to clean the bar. Why are you doing this? Sorry. Oh, now you have time. Would you introduce me to some adults? Huh. There are no adults here. That's odd. Are you from Alexandria Castle? Indeed. I command the Queen Knights of Pluto. The very crappy Knights of Pluto, mind you, because they are very incompetent. They get better, I think. I don't know. Oh man named Morid lives there. Takes care of cargo ships. Cargo ships? Oh, at least it's something. So the thing I like about this is the fact that essentially all the characters end up doing their own thing. So it's not like they're always together constantly. Final Fantasy VII is, I want to say, is the first Final Fantasy game that started to do that, considering the fact that they kind of wanted the characters to branch out a bit. Because in Final Fantasy V, the characters were always with you, but you did have, like, Freya and Lana, or Lena, whatever her name was. They did have backstory, but the thing is that their backstory didn't come into play until, like, pretty much later, but they also didn't do anything. Why am I going outside? That's not where I wanted to go. I wanted to head back. What we actually want to do is we want to go... well, Zidane will actually question it right now. Follow Zidane! Follow your nose! I just heard some random chickens. Oh no. Someone's crying. Underground? Oof. He told me to stay here. Oh no! Our black mage got taken away. That ain't good. As any other Final Fantasy game, it's always a slow pace. That's probably actually one thing I'd probably say about, well actually, funny enough, once we get out of this area, the entire game starts to become a little bit more interesting. Like I said, if you're a patient fellow, you might enjoy it. If you're not a patient fellow, then well, crap. You kind of have it lost. Alright. So now we gotta go ahead and look for Vivi, because to be honest, he's in trouble. We must save him. Baby, my wonderful black mage. Hey look, chocobos. Wonderful yellow chickens. Why is it moving? Is it true that the mayor's brother found it? Guess they reconciled. Other one. Us now. Sealed. Oh, about to abandon the farm. Who cares? We need more workers anyway. Hey, let's put this in a box. Rest the guys. The castle will take care of it. Yep, we're only in charge of production. Oh no, they're taking our black mage. Hey, give us back our black mage, you jerks. Here. You know, Vivi being a black mage, you think he'll cast fire and everything. But the thing is that he's little and he's scared. He also doesn't want to hurt people because, you know, that's what Vivi is. Essentially, we're basically saying that we don't want to go ahead and attract attention, but Zidane wants to go ahead and save Vivi, because Zidane loves to save all of his friends, because that's just the kind of guy Zidane is. Come in here, he finds himself a potion, and that's it. Alright. I think I can actually find something else. Hello, random chicken. Shall breed you later. Seems. A Moogle in a barrel. Yeah. You're gonna actually have a lot of mail from these Moogles, and I'm gonna say this now, at some point you're probably not gonna be able to hold any more because of the amount that you have, which sucks, but what are you gonna do? Alright, let's climb up top. Get this. Ether? Wonderful, glorious ether. Come. Jump off. Ew. Alright, cool, let's go. Now there are no enemies here, but there is an optional door that you can open that will spawn enemies. Because as of right now, we kind of don't really know the reason for the enemies. And the thing is that unlike most Final Fantasy games where they kind of just, you know, the enemies are just there, this game actually has an actual reason why enemies exist. Alright, let's see what we can actually equip on ourselves. We already got that on, so we don't need that. Okay, gotta do that. And that's it. Really nothing else I can put on. Oh yeah, Garnet, we have to actually put something on you, because you have like nothing on you, and that's really, really bad. Alright, we're good here. I could have actually just went to optimize, so she would have been fine. Oh well. Dude, they're manifesting eggs. Hey, Eevee is locked inside a case. How's he able to move? Well, we find out a reason as to why they stuffed Eevee in a box in the first place. Scumbag. Alright. Now you see that door over to the top where that treasure chest is located? If you open that, you'll have monsters coming out. And I will show you why. Oh, we're actually going to end up getting a full good explanation as to why these monsters truly exist. For now, we really won't. You just gotta have to take it with a grain of salt that these enemies are what they are. We open the door, and enemies. Yes, so if you open the door, you will go ahead and have random encounters in this area, but if you don't open the door, you should be fine. But now we got ourselves some new enemies, which are relatively ghost. So that's Garnet's forte. They also cast Thunder, because why not? Now for ghost type enemies, what you want to do is you want to cast Cure. Why? Because if you cast Cure, let's just say that they'll all die and they will all just disappear and like wonderful little ghosts. Because ghosts, they're not a fan of being healed. They don't like the holy magic. And they're dead. Oh yeah. Ugh. Mist monsters is what they're called. We actually find ourselves the mist gas thing, whatever it is. The mist machine. They're sucking up a lot of stuff to go ahead and create their own another Phoenix Pinion. So many machines. What are they doing here? That's like it's sending mist to the machine outside. What are those things made of? Are we made of a mist enemies? I don't know, think about it. Creepy. Why is there a mist engine in the village of Dal? And a chocobo and a gaseous seed. Not gaseous seed, gaseous grass. Alright. Oh, we're about to realize what those eggs are being hatched into. Say hello to black mages. At this point, Vivi is just literally at a shock and cannot move. But there are some people coming, and since these two won't move, we're gonna have to improvise. Hey, did you say something? Nope, not me. Okay, never mind. It's almost time. Hurry up, will ya? I hear ya. Woo! Yeah, well, that just happened. We just got encased like a Pokeball. Awesome! Pardon me. I was escorted a person of high rank to the castle. When will the cargo ship arrive? Alright, now I'm just gonna say this now. Don't bother talking to him because he's gonna come all the way down. And he'll take his sweet time, too. Other than that, yeah, it seems that those VVs, or VVs in quotations, seems that they're being made here. But why are they being made here? For what reason? Like, seriously, what is the reason for it? We'll end up finding out soon enough. The smell of coffee relaxes me. How about a cup? No, thank you. I'm not here to drink coffee. And what? I'll order you to tell me when the cargo ship will arrive. Tell me! Not a very creative integrator. Integrator? Interrogator. Dolt. Ugh, still green as a pickle. When will the cargo ship arrive? It's already here. They should be loading it now. Because you were bad at talking to people. Like he said, you are bad at interrogating people. Seriously, Steiner, you are just terrible, man. The cargo ship. Ah, I can take the princess back to the castle. Oh yeah! Except, do you really think it's gonna be that easy? Oh, see, more crap is seems to be happening. Oh boy. Wouldn't you like to know? Hey, it's a scary guy in armor running towards us. Well, that's not weird. Run, little schoolgirls! Alright, cool. This barrel, what could be inside? What could they possibly be shipping out from this village? Oh no, the barrel's moving. That ain't good. Let me see. Let's poke it with a sword! I actually should announce this on Twitter, but I actually completely forgot. So I probably will do that once we actually set off. Because I am in dub. You almost stabbed Butthead. Ooh, Goomba Stomp. Princess, what in the world is going on? You scoundrel, is this your doing? Steiner, please. Yes, your highness. But I don't know what to say to V. Never knew anything suspicious was going on in the castle. Oh, because they're not going to really tell you anything, because that'd be silly. And stupid. But we're kind of not really done now that I think about it, because let's just say we're not really out of the clear just yet. There he is. Say hello to the Waltz number 2. What are you talking about? You were all unconscious on the blizzard. He said he was Black Waltz. Are you the one who defeated 1? I am Black Waltz number 2. My power, magic, and speed. Yeah, you know what? That means nothing in the grand scheme of things. Now, I could steal from him too, but you want to know something? I'm not going to do that because I don't feel like getting the game over. Well, that and also because he hurts, and at this point, we can't really take magic damage worth a damn. But now it's time for the Black Waltz number 2. Alright. You know, teleport is not really an attack, but whatever. Sadly, we can't really use protect, because protect only protects us from physical, not from magical. This is how you use fire. Or I like to call this is how I spam fire, because I think it's hilariously funny. Anyways, Black Waltz essentially ends up, well, he will do mostly all spells that Vivi will do, except a little bit stronger, of course. If you use the focus command, Vivi's magic attack will be stronger, but it really all depends on what you want to do with this guy. I wouldn't really recommend it, to be honest. Like, focus wastes his time, but if you get hit, it doesn't drop your attack strength, so, you know, do what you want to do, is what I can really say. We gotta get a pattern going now. He does thunder, Garnet heals us. Now the thing is, you notice that he's only attacking us three and not Garnet. The point of this fight is that if all four of your characters die, well, if all three of your characters die, what happens is that it will take a bit of time before Black Waltz will cast Sleep. And when he casts Sleep on Garnet, it's game over. So yeah, you want to be careful for that. And he just killed Vivi, and that's my issue as to why I don't like this fight. For that reason alone, I knew that was gonna happen. Vivi is always weak in this fight. But then again, I also didn't equip him with anything, so that's probably my own fault. Whoops. That's fine. We should be good. Come on, you Black Waltz bastard. He's gonna kill Vivi again. Oh no. Okay, good. He only hit one person. Thank God. Apparently he doesn't like it when Vivi ends up casting more than one ability. We don't even have Blizzard at this point. That sucks. I'm disappointed in that. Not sure if he has one more item against him, but he probably does, he probably doesn't. I don't really know. Yes, this is how you use fire. Look, dude, you already showed us how you use fire. It's the same way as anything else. Unless you're gonna use fire for Faraga, then you're not really impressing anybody. Like, seriously, you're really not. He might die if he ends up doesn't have anything. Oh, we actually got both of his items. Wow, that's impressive. And Vivi's dead again. Damn it! Stop killing my black mage. What is wrong with you? What does he ever do to you anyways? He exists. Well, you're cold. You know what? I'll risk it. Hopefully this slash attack will kill him. Verdict says no. Okay, good. As long as he didn't slap Vivi in the face, I'm fine. I don't really care. Just don't slap Vivi. He's our friend. And you're so mean. Alright, and Vivi did the killing blow. Alright. Good work, Vivi. Why? Alright, cool. And that's it for Black Waltz number 2. My mother really sent him to capture me? What do you think? He was just another criminal scheming to use the princess for some evil deed. Have I not been careful enough? Your noble upbringing cannot be disguised so easily. That's not true at all. You haven't been watching. Agger is trying really hard. You're the one who's with the problem, walking around yelling princess everywhere. Get to ride on the airship. Yeah, why not? I mean, it's the only thing that we got going, unless we're gonna walk to Lindblum. Except we're gonna rest at the end first, because recon. Because I already know what comes up after this, because I am not an idiot. Okay, what I'm gonna do is, let me see. Alright. Stable hat grants him protect, which doesn't really do nothing. I'm gonna go ahead and go into the shop real quick. So, You know, I was literally gonna say, I'm gonna cut. He's like, dude, you're recording this live. He's like, damn, I completely forgot. Alright, so we don't need the mage. We don't need the mage staff because we already got that equipped. We don't need the wrists, alright? We do need a leather wrist. We don't need a glove. We don't need that. We don't need that. We need that. We do need that. And that's it. Alright, cool. Alright, so let's optimize that. Okay, Zidane, you did not even put it on, bro. Wait. Don't tell me you didn't need it. Wait a minute. Why is it like I probably already had it already? I hate that. Alright. Oh, there's Blizzard. Not really matters anyways. Added status is only useful if you're